Hi, my name is Mia Fairchild, and I'm a 4th grader at OJ Neighbors. Today I am interviewing Miss Olsen, who is a 2nd grade teacher at OJ. Where do you work and how long have you worked there?
I work at OJ Neighbors, and I've worked here for 3 years.
What are your job duties there?
My job is to make sure students learn and enjoy learning.
What training or education did you receive to do this job?
I went to Indiana Wesleyan University, and I majored in elementary education and exceptional needs, so it was a 4-year degree to be able to be a teacher.
How did you pay for your training?
That's a really good question. So a lot of people go to school and they have to get loans and they have to pay those back later, but I actually got the Eli Lilly scholarship in high school, and so I had a full ride to school, so I didn't pay for anything.
What is the best part of your job?
The best part of my job, each morning my kiddos come in and they give me a hug. That's probably my favorite part of my job.
What is the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part of my job is remembering that every kiddo is different and they all learn differently, so I have to teach a lot of different ways every day.
What is your typical day like on your job?
I like to get up as late as possible in the morning, and I come to school, and my kiddos will do morning work first, and we use a lot of technology in my classrooms. They do a lot of it on their iPads, and then they go to specials, and we do some math and some writing. Then we get to go to lunch, which I think probably is their favorite, next to recess. And then we get to come back, and we get to spend the afternoon doing a lot of reading, and I love teaching kids to love reading.
What tools or equipment do you use on your job?
Well, I don't have a job that uses tools like a mechanic or something, but we use a lot of pencils in my classroom. We use a lot of pens in my classroom, and we use a lot of technology, so we'll use the iPads a lot too.
When you were a student, what were your favorite classes?
I love math. Love math. Because there's always one answer, and you can get to it a lot of different ways. I also loved, when I was in high school, I loved taking Spanish and getting to use Spanish when I went on different mission trips for church.
As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
My first option of what I wanted to be when I grew up was a Disney princess, and that did not work out. So I also wanted to be a teacher, and I wanted to teach 1st grade, but then I became a 2nd grade teacher, and that's where kids really know how to read, and they get the chance to learn how to love to read, and that was probably my favorite choice though.
What advice do you have for a student who wants to do your job?
That's a good question. I think that the best teachers, and that may not be me, but the best teachers understand that the most important thing is to love their students. And when I love each one of my students, how they want to be loved, maybe that's hugs, maybe that's high fives, maybe that's teaching them how to read better or do math better, then I understand how they learn best. And so if you want to be a teacher, Miss Mia, then you have to work really hard at being kind to others and understanding that everybody is different.
Thank you for answering my questions about your career. I really enjoyed learning about it, and I think others will too.